My nana's gonna watch this.
My arse is famous, boys. Arse is famous.
Put your hands up in the air.
Welcome back to the YouTube. This is a special edition featuring Jack Grace.
The one and only.
And what we're going to be doing is documenting our trip to Liverpool, Manchester, to get Jack's gyno removed. So something that's kind of a bit taboo. From when you go online and you search this sort of stuff, it's not very, the information's there, but it's quite hard to find. And we'll run through today tips and things, because I've had this personally done in 2020, so 6 years ago, and a few tips and tricks that I kind of wish I'd known at the time. The first one was that I've given Jack to make sure he shaves his chest area, because when you rip bandages off and you've got a bit of a hairy chest, it's quite sore.
Oh, you fucker! And bear in mind, Danny's can be the one who actually has to take it off after the... You need to keep the vest on for 48 hours, apparently, after you have it done. Then we watched, obviously, what was it, James Hollinghead, his video of it, and his friend Louis was tearing it all off. James had a full hairy chest, and we're not dealing with that because I'll cry.
This is not a good look for me.
It wouldn't be good. So he's going to be the one who has to be my bag carrier, my little maid over the next few days, which he's very kindly offered to do, having been through it himself. And, well, it's just get me back in action as soon as possible. So there, again, a few little tips just talked about later on, which I'm going to be implementing, was obviously leading down the bodybuilding side of things, or down some of the peptide routes to hopefully speed up the recovery, but the big man will go into that.
Yeah, peptides are something that didn't really exist when I had my surgery, and I use them now daily. So the Peptide King, we're going to be using Glow, which is GHK, CU. It's also BCP 157 and TB 500, which are known as the Wolverine stack, with the addition of the GHK in there to enhance
Just the healing protocol with everything, yeah.
It's the healing protocol that's going to enhance the production of collagen, the regeneration of tissue. I'm just going to ultimately heal that tissue a lot quicker. So with myself, it was about 2 weeks, and because it was lockdown, I wasn't allowed out for 2 weeks anyway, because we had to isolate. So I had the surgery, isolated for 2 weeks, and on literally the 14th day, I went straight to the gym and I trained legs. So yeah, I'm sure Jack will...
That's a lot faster, yeah. So usually the time period from all the consults I've had, and when you read online, for the average person, obviously, it's different again. If you work out, you're healthy, you would recover faster anyway, but with the additional of this, it's going to be obviously making it much more superior. But it's from like 4 to 8 weeks, I'd say, you're not training, you can't lift anything, you can't move, you need to be immobile during that time, you can't even do cardio. But so all the guys who I know have had it done very recently, and this is again something which we need to stress, is this is very, very common to have. Just people don't talk about it that much, which is why we want to make this, because you'll be amazed. Ask near enough any person who stepped on stage, a very, very large majority of the lads, hopefully not the girls, will have had this surgery done, because it's a down point. My goal is to step on stage at the end of the year, and I don't want to be a reason why I didn't place because my gyno is popping out despite having an absolutely ridiculous physique at the time, which will happen. But things like that, so it will drag you down. But even just for the people who don't compete, it's very common. I've had this my entire life. Danny's had this his entire life. My dad, my brother. It's a genetic thing, but obviously whenever you're using any assistance, etc., it can become inflamed even more. So that's why with bodybuilding, it becomes a bit more prevalent, a bit more spoken about. But it's a very common thing. So
also, if you're not dick skin peeled,
yeah,
you're not going to see it on the majority of people. So when you're bulking, it's not that prominent. When you stick your arm over your head and do a side, side oblique sort of shot, and you're shredded and you're 5% body fat, 5% body fat, you're going to see it. It's going to create a shadow. It's going to create a lump. And for me, mine was quite noticeable more on one side than the other. And I'll pop up a photo now of what I had removed. One was definitely bigger than the other, but again, that's just the way that it kind of over time developed itself. And I think it was the right side, was the side that was bigger. And I would wear compression underarm vests under my t-shirt. So I'd always be in a double layer, one layer to compress it so you couldn't see it in a t-shirt. And that's just like a confidence thing. As soon as I got it done, that was off my back, that monkey was off my back, and I could just wear oversized t-shirts. If I wore a t-shirt like this, you would have seen almost like a draping on the t-shirt. And that was a confidence thing. from my point of view, why I got it done. And then obviously, like Jack said, when you go on stage, you are marked down for it because you're marked on the appearance of your aesthetic physique. But also, if that's ruined by having gyno, then you're going to get marked down. You might go from first to third because the guys in front of you were close, but they didn't have gyno. So
that's usually people have the assumption that because we do post check-in shots, our goal is to get on stage. We're topless a lot of the time. That we are very confident, but you'll actually find most people who again are down the bodybuilding physique sort of route. They are the most self-conscious people you'll ever meet in your life. So I know myself. One of my nicknames in school was actually confidence because I have so little confidence in myself, which is one of the reasons why I fell in love with training because it gives you that belief and it shows me improvements. So that's again a reason why just we wanted to talk about this because there will be a lot of people who have that confidence factor and obviously want to basically do something, but they feel embarrassed. They might not wear that t-shirt, which they love, which they got as a present because in case it has that, they might not take the top off on holiday. They might always be wearing hoodies in the gym, etc. So just give them the confidence to think you can have this done and it'll be improved. With everyone I've spoke to about before, so usually the time's like 4 to 8 weeks until you can get back doing very light loads and always lower body to start with. Lots of the guys who've used the Wolverine stack, which is what I have, and will hopefully be using the entire time for this, with again the help of Danny helping me with it. And my coach Christian is I want to be back training legs just after 2 weeks. That's a big goal I'm setting myself. Obviously, I won't be stupid if it's not ready at that time. I'm not going to do anything which is going to make it delay things further and further and further. But I truly think that with everything, if your food's on point, is 99% of the year. If your training's always on point, 99% of the year, you're in a very good state too anyway. So with this added thing, I think I should be back in that time. And then hopefully back training upper body within the 3-week time period.
It was about 4 weeks for upper body.
Yeah.
So I just did a couple of, the reason you can't train, obviously blood pressure, if you train your chest, there's blood flow to the area, it can pop the stitches, it can create infections. So lower body was okay, but still doing leg press creates quite a lot of tension, especially in your face when you're under that weight. So again, that's coming up the body, the blood's going up to your head, going through your chest. So
leg curl and extensions.
Isolation movements were fine, single leg, hamstring curls, that sort of thing I was fine with. I would just do seated hamstring curl.
Not lying.
Again, pressure to the head. It's going up through the body. So if you start to feel like your head's getting a bit red, then that's probably an exercise you shouldn't be doing. And that's the last thing you want. You don't want to get an infection and then have to go and get reopened back up, which happened to me. I ended up with a hematoma, which is basically a pooling of blood. I had to go back and get that removed, so I had to almost have a second one. So I got the first 2 done, left one healed perfectly, right one went back. That was the bigger size, the bigger mass. The pocket filled with fluid.
Did you go back to?
Had to go back to Manchester and get it redone. Yeah, so that's
I'm nervous about.
But that's why it's good to stay an extra day if you are getting it done. So we're on the Isle of Man. It's 40 quid on the boat or flight, so it's not the end of the world. But it's rare. I think they said it was like 1 in 500 people. Obviously, that was going to be me. I'm probably Jack. If it is,
we're special. That's it, guys. We're special.
We'll go and buy a joint lottery ticket.
That's it.
But we'll obviously take you along for the journey. We're going to start the journey right now by going and shaving Jack's chest. Yeah. And we'll get some footage of that for the ladies.
And one last big, we both had a very good session of prophecy today. I did legs yesterday and Danny did legs today. I did chest today. So my final titty session before the titty surgery. But we're both going in for a big pull session tomorrow together at EP. So knowing that's the last session I have for potentially 2 weeks, which will be the longest time period I've had off training since I think I was 17. Is going to be not going to be pretty.
2 sets on every single machine.
Yeah. 4 sets.
Get those titties pumped up. Just to set an example for all the clients out there, we're meal prepping.
We've literally got,
despite being on the road, there's Tupperwares over there. My food's in the air fryer right now cooking. No excuse when you're away. If you want to stay on plan, you can. If you don't want to.
Each of us have literally 6 Tupperwares at the minute. 6 Tupperwares for each one of our meals.
We've got a suitcase filled with Tupperwares.
Because I'm not going to be training, I need to keep very focused. So I'm going to be focusing on steps and most importantly, being the ultimate meal prepper. I am not going to let my food slip once. So I never do anyway, but this is even more reason to show you that you can take a little bit of time away from the gym. Well, I'm going to hopefully try prove 2 weeks at least, where if I'm 100% on my food, yes, I might lose a little bit of water within the glycogen stores of my muscle. So I might not look as full after one session. Now I'll be back in action, but I'm going to show you that your body composition won't change that much in that time period. Hopefully. Hopefully.
We shall see.
Right. This time.
Hello.
My nana's going to watch this.
My arse is famous, boys. Arse is famous. We'll get with after wearing my pants, please. Missing?
No. Give us a side chest.
You see me that? Oh. For the last time.
Titties.
Titties.
This is the last time you'll see them.
Until I'm wearing a nice bra for an entire month, basically.
See if you can get the Gyno to show.
See the side on, you see how it droops a little bit? In comparison? So it shouldn't really do that. Because obviously right now, as Danny said, I'm in the end of my push-up phase. So holding a little extra body fat, you're not in condition safe at this stage. So it's popping out a little bit. But when I'm absolutely diced to the bone, see, it shouldn't be clumping together. It'll be much more flat basically and go in line with the pec instead of being, again, this will show in t-shirts and it won't do otherwise, so that's the most important thing, isn't it? I mean, look at your t-shirt now, in comparison. Like if I was to wear that, you'd see it popping up.
Peptides. We are going to be mixing TB 500 and BCP 157, known as the Wolverine stack. Now you can get these as a blend, and you can also get them with GHK in them as well, which is known as Glow. So there's multiple different combinations of peptides. We've got a couple of insulin syringes. Now Jack's protocol is a little bit bespoke. So he's going to be doing a TB 500 5 micrograms in one jab, and that's going to be going into his chest, so probably half and half into each side. That's locally administered. And then he's going to be doing BCP, which is going to be going in subcutaneously. Now, when you get your peptides, you're going to get them in 2 little bottles of powder, and you're going to need a Bax water. So that is sterile water, which isn't going to give you an infection. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 ml. So if I pull back 2 ml here, so 2 ml into this syringe, and I'm going to put 1 ml of that into each bottle, and then I'm going to reconstitute that. That just means mix it with the powder and then put it into an injectable insulin syringe. Right, so with peptides, they're quite fragile, so you don't shake the bottle, just rotate the bottle like so. Leave that to mix, so that's 1 ml in there, and then 1 ml into the TB. And one thing we need to do is make sure we know what's in each bottle. So if I mix both of these, they both look the same because they're both clear. Normally what I would do is I would write 500 on a syringe, and then on that one I'd put 157, so I know the difference. So we have in there 1 full pen. There's 100 units in that, and because we've mixed it with 1 ml, that means Jack's going to be doing 10 units, which is on this pen. You'll see it goes up in 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So what we're going to be doing with that is each day he's going to be doing 10 units, and then that will last him 10 days. And then the other one, which is TB 500, that is going to be 1 injection, an entire bottle straight in. So let's see how quickly he recovers.
Dropping the beat, fuck it, this and this shit, I shit up a shit. Suck up a dick, bitches are repetitive, suck up a dick. Pockets so late, shout out to thirst, cause they got it. Look at how I can shut on it. 애들 안 써줘야 니 이름이. 저리 샤레에서 레오가 니 파코를 발라오듯 찢어내 태가니. 세계에서 변해 왕제, 전화서 너를 향하게 니 따오지. 양호서 따라 니 잘 보지, 이대만의 쇼근요 따고지. 어제 잘 보였어 일라. 어차피 니 세지고 있고 먹은 거 티슈가 베이고 니 캔이 걸려 저쇼가 베이고 샤는 여자다 시도와 샤는 건 30분 전 호과是不是傻전혀不想弄他的傻要比我只有爱大吃是红红的不是让你把你当成谁的给你讲 money 去看到没有老子吃的好的 money 吃的是穷你妈的二把你现在这个游戏已经被我操控 动，天才连操作你肯定看不懂，不是一堆人根本就耍不拢，头头砸在你身上才感觉痛，轻飘在背后叽叽喳喳，不得下大，想过 happy， 闭上你的嘴巴，我不想听你的，觉得把的这才是对的选择，除了下口吃饭睡节奏烂的，我的傻子你跑过去节奏，看回各位时的胃口。Oh shit, fuck it, fuck it, kill my enemy, drop the beat, fuck it, fuck it， 你是雷说话显得不行，suck on my dick, suck on my dick， bitches are repeat, suck on my dick， pack it so lit, pack it so lit， 遇到的快想 suck on my beat, fuck it, fuck it, kill my enemy, drop the beat, fuck it, fuck it， 你是雷说话显得不行，suck on my dick, suck on my dick。Bitches are repeat, suck on my dick, pack it so lit, pack it so lit， 这一个上一个别的够劲 ，yeah, let's PSK, remember me, fuck that shit, man.
So that is pull complete. Jack's last session for a little while. So that is all done, and we are in Starbucks, about 10-minute drive away from the surgery. I hate children. Hate children. So post-workout going in. $175 grams of cereal, 30 grams of whey. You can stay on plan when you're away. I hate children. So that is a pull completed. The last session for Jack.
Ask Danny who was stronger.
I was stronger on 85%. 85% of the workouts, but the thing is, we're both stronger than Aaron, and that's all that really matters.
We need at least a challenge. Come on.
So we're going to go into the range, and we're going to see what's up. Jack's not been in the range before, so
I'm so excited.
we're rolling. Right, we are about
An hour and a half out.
an hour-ish out from the surgery. Caffeine, intake of caffeine.
Yeah, so on my notification, thank you. Sorry, notification. What they sent me through was no caffeine, no nicotine, no alcohol. They're the main three. And I think stay away from anything like anti-inflammatories or anything which is going to increase your blood thinners. Yeah, exactly. We did have caffeine, but that was, we trained at 11, didn't I? So I had that at 10 o'clock. So caffeine is a 6-hour half-life, so it'll be near enough out my system completely by the time. So
We don't follow the rules.
You're also not meant to train properly before it, and we're full trying
Do
to
not train chest
back.
the day before, because if you have DOMs and you're not able to recover like Jack is, if you've already got sore chest, like you've got DOMs, you're adding this pain to it.
Yeah.
Just like a double whammy. Jack obviously didn't follow that guidance, but it's a risk worth taking for him because he won't be able to train for quite a while on chest now. So.
And I'm smart with my training. I'm not gonna. I did a full push session. I didn't just do chest alone, so I'm not sore. I'm absolutely fine. But I know I've got stimulus, which is the important thing.
And in terms of nerves?
Butterflies are kicking in now, I'm not going to lie. It'll mainly hit me when we walk through.
And then my tips for it are...
Yeah, you've had it, so you say the tips.
I'd say make sure... I did mine solo because it was lockdown. Make sure you've got someone with you, because carrying your bags, lifting your shopping, when you've got on the flight and you've got to put your bag above your head and stuff like that, that's always going to be difficult because you can't really put your arm up because you're going to stretch the stitches. You want to keep your arms by your side. So having someone with you to do the carrying.
You're not allowed to be able to go above nipple height at any stage for the first week or so.
So that would be the first one. I'd say wearing an oversized jumper. You don't want to be like trying to put on like an Under Armour top after you've had the surgery. You will be given a garment like a vest which has got the little metal clasps that I'm sure Jack will be fashioning later on. And that is a compression vest, and what that does is it compresses the area, so it keeps inflammation down, it keeps everything nice and tight, and that will help with recovery as well. I'd say the other thing is, for people that aren't in a fortunate position like Jack, is if you are working, for example, on a building site, or you're a labourer, or God knows what, like there's loads of jobs out there that you would not want to be doing for at least a week after this. If you work in an office, you should be fine. I was working in an office when I did mine, so within 2 days of me getting back, I was back on the computer and I was sat working.
Something I did want to again touch on in regards to nerves and what I am a bit nervous about. We spoke about again beforehand is sleep, because obviously I am ask any one of my exes, I am a renowned wriggler. I will be doing somersaults and cartwheels all while I'm asleep in the bed. So I obviously can't do that if I'm going to be bandaged up and immobile from the upper half. So what I think
I had a pregnancy pillow, you know, the V's.
I've ordered one for at home. I've ordered one.
I had that for at home, but I was in a hotel the night over, so I asked the hotel for extra pillows, made a fort either side of me and kind of lay like you're in a bath almost. Stops you rolling, but you're never going to get a deep sleep for the first 2-3 days because you're just going to be in pain.
So the next 2 nights while we're here, Danny's going to have to tuck me in and give me my water bottle.
To be fair, when I got home, Christy had all the stuff I needed. She'd taken out of the top cupboards and put on the side, so I didn't have to reach up for a mug or a bowl or a plate. Because when I got home after lockdown, she had to move out. You know, when you weren't
Oh
lads.
shit, we're not living together.
So yeah, no, we were living together, but when I come back, she had to move into her dad's for 2 weeks because I had to isolate. So I was in the house on my own for 2 weeks, and she would come round and we'd speak across the garden.
That's so
weird,
cute.
weird times, COVID. Like, fuck, if they try and make us ever lock down again, I will riot. I will riot.
Move to Dubai.
Yeah.
And one thing which I'm going to say, Danny, you got to fuck off for a minute right now. It's an important thing. You got to go.
Do I actually?
Yeah, you have to. Because otherwise it's cringy as fuck. Right, so in all honesty, we like to take the piss out of Danny. He is an utter mong, but we love him. And I just have to say, I am so appreciative of him coming down with me. I'm trying to act obviously all fine about this, because it will be fine, it absolutely will be, but I am nervous. And having that support system with Danny is huge. So as soon as I told him about the surgery originally, thinking I've been advised, do I do this if I'm going to be stepping on stage quite obviously this year or start of next year, he was the first person to say, yeah, I'll come with you, which is, he's a very, very, very good friend. He's a very good person, good friend. So I just want to say thank you to him. I didn't want him here for that time period, because if he's next to me right now, I just need to give me a little dig in the arm instead. So we'll keep you up to date with what happens when we get down now. We've got all the food prepped. We've had a really, really fun day today, actually. So we've both cracked on with a good amount of work in the morning. Got our steps done in the morning again while answering emails. Then had a 6-session EP. And again, I am stronger than Danny, which he's really not happy about, and it's fantastic. And we're both obviously stronger than Aaron, just to put that in there. He's looking over now. I'm going to stop rambling, but yeah, just to say he's in the top line. He means the world to me for coming here. So very, very good friend, and hopefully he won't push me over or be a dick to me now. I'm going to be broken for a bit. So we'll keep up to date.
Would you like to pay
And a card, please.
the form asks you about your basic information and some simple yes and no's.
Signing your life away.
This is so much fun. Just spent over $1,000 now. Yeah, it's on the level. Does any other lefty have this problem? Whenever you get a pen, it's always the wrong pen and it makes you smudge every single time. That's first world problems at the highest. It's nice and warm here.
Any metal words, pacemaker or implants inside your body?
No,
Do you have any jewelry with you? Just the
earring, yeah.
And nothing else? That's not too bad.
I hope so.
Normally, when you sit here, the blood pressure will go up a little bit.
Okay.
Nervous.
Yes.
A little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Ladies, control yourself right now.
In fact, yes.
Extra large.
It's a bit tight. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
you can just have a seat.
Yeah. Sexy. Oh wait, now.
You might be able to keep that. You
That's
know,
right. Thank you.
Perfect. So your procedure, I will go through your aftercare as well. And like what to do, what not to do, and how to do in details.
That's fine, don't worry.
I've seen this thing before. So, we're here for the gynecologist. Tell me more. Since how long it's started?
I've had it my entire life, obviously, but since obviously going down most of the bodybuilding route, it's inflated even more. So obviously, just obviously
And how frequent do you exercise?
6 days a week usually.
Regular.
Consistency for the past 10, 15 years. Yeah.
Great. Have you had any steroids, hormonal treatment, testosterone before?
I have had TRT before because my testosterone shut down when I was old naturally. Yeah.
Are you still on cycles?
TRT at the minute, so that's again just baseline, normal natural. Obviously.
Is it still growing or pretty much the same?
I noticed it when I was doing my last push-up phase, my last time where I was increasing the steroids. It was getting obviously quite inflamed, not necessarily visually, but more so to touch. And my goal is to get on stage at the end of the year, so I need to make sure obviously everything is
Great.
perfect.
Yeah, I know that if it's there, they're not
They'll mark
giving
you
you.
down,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're not put you on the stage. Lovely. I'll see you standing first, please.
Thank you. Just relax your hands, please. I feel it's a bit worse on this side, definitely.
Yes, definitely. I'll explain to you why. Lovely. I'll do some marking, then I'll explain to you everything.
Fantastic. We did shave last night because we've seen the horror stories. From
That's very clear.
Just in case. When we rip it off later. Sorry, I'm sweating. It's very hot.
I'll never move
You can
on.
definitely see them more now you're warm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it comes more.
Because last night when you were showing, you were
It
cold.
was freezing. Yeah.
So, gynecomastia at the gland, the slippery part behind the areola. Embedded in fat usually, but you get rid of all your body fat, which is great. So we're dealing with the gland mainly. Our surgical area, beginning of the muscle, end of the muscle, lower edge of muscle, here, increase. We flatten this bulk, we remove this lump here.
Fantastic.
Okay? Lovely. So what we're doing today is called gynecomastia correction. This entitled the removal of the gland and the fat around the gland. You don't have any fat, so we'll deal with the gland only. We do everything in the local anesthetic, you'll be fully awake all the time. After cleaning the area, you feel one needle break on each side for the keyholes. Then we infiltrate the area with a numbing solution. It's a bit painful and uncomfortable, you feel something running under the skin expanding. Once it's done, just movements and pressures. Then we go for a very minimal liposuction. It's not to remove any fat, but to separate the gland of your muscle.
Yeah, absolutely.
To keep your muscle intact while you are removing the gland. Then a cut at the areola line, remove the gland, then we close.
Fantastic.
Takes around 45 minutes. We use absorbable stitches to close the cut, so you don't need to come back to remove sutures.
That's what I was wondering because we come over from the Isle of Man for this, so we've got all day tomorrow, but then we've got a 6 a.m. flight.
You don't need to come back for any suture.
And sure, the flight within the
At all,
cabin, so
at
alright.
all. As long as the garment is on, everything is okay.
Perfect.
But keep very well hydrated as much as you
Yeah.
can. First week must be super relaxed, literally nothing at all. Literally turn off your bics and do nothing. Exercising or heavy weightlifting 2 weeks and you do it very gradually. Results we check at 2 main points, 6 weeks and 6 months. 6 weeks we're just fully recovered, so please don't look in the mirror and judge anything in the first 6 weeks.
You have heard that, yeah.
Looks horrible in the first 10 days, but it improves day by day. Give time, trust the process. Your body will keep remodeling it at 6 months point, then we'll discuss all the outcomes of this surgery. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. And you have read the general consent.
Yes, yeah.
And this is your signature and name.
Same here.
You signed my right.
Say bye-bye. Yeah, you go this way.
So you might be able to see that it's just started snowing. Hopefully our flight goes. Jack is now in for surgery. 45 minutes, so I'm going to get him some bottles of water so he's well adequately hydrated and try not to skid and die in the snow. It actually is coming down like a winter wonderland.
Hello there.
Here he is.
Do you want to see my bra?
Go on, take it off.
I can't put my freaking arms right now, mate. I'll cheer you later.
By the way, it's snowing outside.
I just saw your story.
It's a blizzard.
Right now?
It might have stopped. No, it's thick as fuck now.
Fantastic. Yes.
Take some Pepsi Max. I've got your waters and stuff. So it all went successfully. You're still alive.
You've come out.
That's step one.
This is going to be you, Danny, the next 2 days, mate.
This is why you need a zip-up hoodie. For anyone watching, Jack should have wore a zip-up hoodie.
You tell me now. Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Can you not let him keep the gown? I think you look cute in it.
Get him a dress.
Thank you so much.
I'll undress you when you get home, and then have you
That
got?
sounds
I
cool.
presume you've got.
That's great. Thank you. I'm working warm now. Thank you.
Everybody, give the YouTube a wave.
Bye, guys.
I'm not joking. I say I thought I was being a big manly man, but it's fucking sore now. It's sore. I can't tense my chest. I can't lift my arms above there. I can't do anything with any lifting whatsoever. I'm not saying lifting is in the gym. I'm saying as if picking something up, which is like even a big water bottle.
Gotta wipe your ass
for-
soon as well.
yeah, for a week. So Danny's got all that to look forward to.
Not so.
Not too bad. Probably there.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow and it's gonna be healed.
Who's up for chest day tomorrow, boys? Push.
There we go.
Stand you back up. I'm a big boy apparently, so I'm an XL.
Mine was a medium. That's how long ago it was.
Seriously.
I'm gonna throw up a photo of me with my bandages on.
Who you got to put it side by side? Who's prettier with it?
The woman on reception said I'm the biggest person she's ever seen.
But she fancied me apparently. Danny said. Which is a lie.
Why is his girlfriend not here? I went, he hasn't got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's single. And she went, oh, really?
He's sad and single and a broken heart
This
boy.
is where you've got a friend request from her. Let's get it.
Easy as that, yeah, Christian. Let's get it, boy. And we're done.
No, I'm in the bin.
So for the TB500, which Danny did first, my protocol is I have to do five of that, so the entire bottle, every 5 days. So it's damn expensive, but it's worth it.
Anyone that wants peptides, Chroma Peps, I'm going to pop the link up here and the discount code here. Any questions, fire them over.
My manoeuvring out of this is going to be rather interesting.
It looks pretty comfy.
I'm cocooned in.
So ask any exercise will otherwise do cartwheels on the bed.
I have a very high pain tolerance anyway, and if I'm playing a sore, it's not nice.
I'll try and get some sleep. If you need me, just give me a shout.
Would you mind turning that light off though?
It's range of motion. Well, it's not. It's getting a little bit better, but pain's still pretty severe. It's little random things which are getting me, like we don't think about it. Like trying to reach for the car door, overextending there. Like the door closed behind Danny before, and I tried to grab it, just instincts, and holy shit, that's that brought a little tear to the eye. But I think we're okay. We're about to obviously fly away back to the Isle of Man in a minute. So getting back to normal routine. I have just been told that Danny's been my fantastic helper, obviously, for the past couple of days, and the person who's meant to be giving me a hand now for the rest of the time, they've decided to go away for 5 days. So cheers, Mom. Yeah, thanks for that. So Danny's going to be extending his stay. Big thing again, tip-wise, adding on to that, you need to drink a shit ton of water. I'm literally, yesterday, I'm not joking when I say every 15 minutes I was going to the bathroom. Danny was training. I was trying to do a couple of steps on the treadmill.
You went about 5.
I timed it. It was every 15 minutes on there because I couldn't actually hold on every single time. So it just shows how much water you're holding on to afterwards. So it's just be very wary of making sure you're drinking more sport. So adding electrolytes, JYM, Disco Jack, and then it's just gonna make sure obviously you're hydrated. That's the most important part while going to the bathroom so much.
If you're travelling, probably not relevant for most UK people, but if you've gone and got the surgery done in Turkey or Kazakhstan or wherever, you just need to tell them. show them, have something on you can flash your bandages at, and then they'll kind of just let you breathe through. So if you are a terrorist, go and get surgery before you get on the flight, and that'll help you get on the flight a lot easier.
Let's say that louder. It's minutes on 30 minutes per second. That's my bed when I rely and they used to soak up anything. So when Danny comes round, tonight, it might be a little sight to see. I'm just saying that. And it's really good.
Super stylish.
It's called fashion.
We're back home.
You give the rundown while I try and do this.
We have arrived safely on the Isle of Man, and it's now, what, 48 hours?
It's 5 o'clock now, so we had it at like 9ish, didn't we? So a little bit before.
So 46 hours later.
Being picky.
And we're going to see what it looks like. That's like literally like taking your socks off at the end of a long day.
But taking your bra off is what it's like.
I think they put iodine on it.
It'll be iodine.
That's iodine, because you won't have blood or anything.
I'm not gonna lie. That was it was my last meal, which I haven't said. I spilled it on myself.
You bought a new hoodie. You bought a new jumper from Northwest Mecca. Like, it was a really nice one, and then like he had one meal and he was like, "For fuck's sake, Jack!" That's like me.
6 meals a day, and without a doubt, every one of them I spilled it on myself.
Which side do you think's the worst?
Do the big outside, and then there'll be one underneath it.
Yeah, you just for me.
Oh, that's so.
Hold the other one in place, like lip beneath it.
Fucking hell.
Because you're so shredded.
They had to do liposuction on my chest.
Like a band-aid.
And I've been working so hard on my chest, I packed on a lot of size over the past few months, and now I feel like I've gone back to being a minus A cup.
It'll just be flat.
Right, there we go.
Oh, just a... Oh, you cunt. Jesus Christ, that was actually really stuck on.
People are watching this who hate you and they're just like, "Fuck you, Jack."
Just rubbing every second of it. Imagine if I did have like my full belly hair again.
Oh, they look good. Mine were way worse than that. Mine were fucking well covered in blood.
They are very neat,
sunken in. What the fuck? That looks so weird.
Because you were used to it being like pointy. That's why. No, that's
Yeah.
a really neat job. You did a good job. That's literally all you've had.
I can't see it, which is a good thing because then my nipples aren't popping up.
Step back into the light.
There's a camera, there's a mirror just go in here for a sec.
Come on.
Come join.
First nipple reaction.
That's a big mirror, that.
Holy fuck.
This one, look, why are you looking at that one? That's
It's the closest one, leave me alone.
You stopped at that one, that was the...
Jesus, that is made... This is when you realise just how bad the Gyno actually was.
Oh, Danny.
Okay, thanks, Danny.
Can't see anything now.
Get that one above you on. That.
Oh, yeah, there we are. Holy hell. I didn't realise how much I had, yeah, because obviously I wasn't, my
How long is that ruler?
15 centimetres.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like 7 centimetres.
You wouldn't even think it was that big.
No, that's what I mean. It's because, obviously that was peak off season, whereas now when I
It's the mirror he was looking at.
Yeah, they look good.
That's how big it is.
rubbing. Nice little bit of gay porn.
You're getting that real good and deep, boy. So
this is no longer Danny and Christy Channel, guys. This is just men on men. What's sake?
For the explicit version, it's link in bio.
OnlyFans.
That'll be fucking fine in a couple of days, that, Jack.
Yeah, that's actually...
This is giving me massive confidence.
But even then, that's absolutely tiny, tiny. You just want to get a plaster on that and that'll clot up in it.
Do that straight away. Random thing for the both of you. When you originally got lean, before you got lean, sorry, did you have an innie or an outie? Belly button?
Belly button.
I've always had an innie, and now it's gone into an outie. Exactly the same.
Mine's gone back as an innie now because I'm fat.
Fuck off, you are not.
Why'd you look
You always get pictures of me like that. Look at the one, it's compared to the one you took to me the other day, last night. Good day, good day. So, Danny has wanted me to do a little update. We are 11 days post-op. It's, the first few days were rough as toast. It really, really was rough. But, having great people around me, I had obviously Danny, a couple of good friends, and like my grandma who was all supporting me with driving, because you're not meant to drive for 14 days. I'm back to driving now. I lasted a week, which I think is, knowing me, and if anyone knows me, that's very impressive. Because I hate asking for help. It's a big, big thing for me, which isn't good. But I can't thank those guys enough for obviously helping me out during that time. You are very restricted on your movement. You have to sleep upright like a mummy, which I'm still having to do now, which is one of the hardest parts to deal with because sleep is drastically affected. But you just got to get on with it. You can't change it. So what's the point in complaining if you can't? Complaining gets you nowhere. That's a big thing for me. So just get on with it. Do what you can. Control the controllables. So what have I done to control the controllables? I have done 15 to 20k steps. Well, I hit 20k 9 days on the bounce, and then I've just dropped them a little bit lower now because I've tried to do a little bit more active recovery, which I'll go in a minute. A lot of people do wrong during this recovery. They'll go into a deficit, which is stupid because your body needs food, your body needs the nutrients in order to obviously recover. Give it as much as you can do in order to obviously repair. So I've been in a slight surplus and just kept my expenditure very high to bring me basically to maintenance and drastically increased the micros in my diet. So I've stuck to basically the plan, obviously talking to my coach, and then I've just added in and manipulated a few things to increase the fruit and veg amount in each one of the meals. I am drinking anywhere from 6 to 9 litres a day. I am absolutely pounding it. I'm pissing like a racehorse. When it does come back time to training, your food's still nice and high. You can then just go straight back into smashing it. And then again, if you are like me going into a growth phase, it'll be easier to obviously bring it up and most importantly, maintain your muscle mass as well because you've trained so hard to get there. I haven't dropped weight at all, so the exact same. Obviously, my composition will look a little bit different. I've been using the peptides, obviously, and mate, it's been a game changer. It is definitely helped. So that's the TB500, obviously, and the BPC 157. I've been doing that for the past 12 days. Yeah, so KPV and GHK, BPC 157, and TB500, because this will obviously benefit now more so with the healing peptides. There's the beauty. So it looks absolutely platonic. Thank you. Handstand is it?
Peptides.
Bingo.
Will be in the description.
There we go. And today I'm just trying a little bit of movement so I can do a little bit of biceps and triceps. Obviously, I'm not doing anything which can aggravate the chest. I'm not going to be stupid and do anything which is going to get me, take me 2 steps back. I just want to see what I'm capable of. So I might try a couple of little back movements tomorrow. Only very little things, but just to get myself in the rhythm. So then the goal is obviously next week to be back to full training. It's healing well, but I'm slightly concerned about the right one. I've got a little bit of a lump as well on my left. So I'm going to ring the aftercare after this and just see what they say about it, send them through some pictures. But this was the one which I feel is not healing as well at the minute. There's always one side which is better than the other usually. This is the one which had the most taken out, which was absolutely ridiculous. But this is the one here with a little bit of a lump at the side, but it's just very hard skin because obviously this is where they did a lot of the incisions down here. So I think it's just massively built up scar tissue. So one of the things they get me to do now is massage the area going around it. Okay, Kimmy. Is massage the area going around it. So hopefully that'll help. And the stitching, these ones they're very visible right now coming out. So I'm hoping that means they'll fall out over the next day or two. We're on the way to recovery. I'm going to try a bit of back again tomorrow. So usually you're not meant to do anything for 4 weeks whatsoever. So day 10 already done a little bit of legs, and day 11 trying to do this now. I think or doing a little bit of arms today. Peptides, they're worth it. They're definitely worth it. Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. We are, is it 16 days? What day is it? Saturday? Yeah. 16 days deep. I am being sensible, but I know it says we do some upper body. I've been able to do some back, a little bit of arms. I can't do anything too high, like I can't reach up because it still stretches. It's not necessarily the cuts around the nipple, the incisions there. It's from where they did the incisions lower half. The skin is just rock solid right now. So today I'm going to try do a little bit of push for the first time properly. I've done a little bit of side laterals, but I want to try do a high incline press today because that's, again, not too much pressure on the nipple. I'm going to judge how it feels. I'll let Danny know after the session how it actually goes, and he'll give you a proper update. But I feel okay for it. I just need to be sensible. One bad thing is that I had a call with the aftercare team last night. I've told them, obviously, they said I'm ahead of the game, I'm doing really well, but I have to wear this stupid compression top for another 2 weeks, ideally for another 24 hours each day, but I think I'll last 1 more week wearing it. I did wrap it up because, again, so it doesn't rub over the chest, but definitely looking good. The hair's coming back now, which is not a good thing, so I'm going to have to shave around that.
This is the side which I think's healed very well. Again, it's way ahead of where it should be at this stage, but I just need to be sensible with the training and not push it too hard because there are still some stitches in each one of them. Even though obviously this side's still slightly inflamed, just the look of my left side already, being only just over 2 weeks, 15 days post-op, I'm so happy. I wish I did this when I was a teenager because confidence-wise now, I'm not going to get comments from Aaron over there whenever we go out for a team dinner say, look at Jack's tits popping through his top. But it's going to feel good. And I was chatting to my coach, Christian, as well. So he's now, he's not the best pleased with me because I am doing a bit more than I should at this stage. But again, I am being sensible with it, keeping him up to date. But he says, without a doubt, we'll be on stage within the next 12 months. That's the goal. So the quicker I can get back to this without doing anything stupid, the quicker I can get back to growing. So try and then get obviously much size as possible before the potential stage, either end of 2026 or 27. So that's my reason for it. But again, it doesn't need to be bodybuilding related. It can just be a confidence thing, which is already improved for me. So Danny obviously was the same in that sense. So yeah, the leaner you go into this, the quicker the recovery, the less liposuction they need to do. So that's where usually the recovery time is elevated, is if you go in and you are very overweight. You're doing yourself a favor by dropping a few pounds. If you have any questions on it all, I'm sure Danny obviously will tag me in it all and message Danny. We were always there for advice. Come chat down at Prime. Again, it's been a bit demoralizing personally because I'm very much I hate asking for help, but Danny's always been there for me. Certain family members have been there for me. Good friends have been there for me. It shows who's got you back in this time, because you are, for the first couple of weeks, very limited in what you can do, and you've got to ask for that help when needs be. But it's worth it. That's all I can say right now. I say this all before I'm about to go push a little bit of weight and potentially tear it open. But fingers crossed that won't happen, unless you're going to see a second part of the video where I'm in A&E and Aaron and Danny are laughing at me. But
his nipples
surgery times 2. But we should be all good, and I'll pass you over to the big man.
Catch you in the next one.